don't know. I really don't know how to start this video off. Welcome to my channel, I guess. I have another channel. It's called Lily Love Makeup, and it's like a beauty fashion type channel. This is something completely different. I don't think there are very many people on YouTube who have a channel like I have, you know, but I think there are lots of diabetics out there, so I think this channel can really help those of you who are diabetic. And I'm trying not to talk for like 20 minutes straight. Try and keep it down to 10 minutes. I put like 15 minutes, I promise. So yeah. So yes, this channel is going to be about my diabetes. I'm a type 1 diabetic, just to put that out there to everybody. And I'm going to be talking more about my diagnosis and my condition and explaining that in other videos. And I know that may seem weird or all of that. But this kind of first couple of months or first couple of weeks, I'm going to be uploading once a week on a Monday or a Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, today is Tuesday, and I figured it's probably best Tuesday because normally I'll have my big DSLR out and have it in nice quality for you guys. But today I just wanted to get this filmed because I have got some work to do for college tomorrow. So yes, my name's Lily, in case you don't know that. Welcome to the channel. I am a type 1 diabetic. I'm insulin dependent, just to get that out there. I'm sure you either know what it is or you can Google it or anything like that. But I will be talking more about my condition in another video, which will be up fairly soon. I might get a couple filmed in half term and ready to go up for you guys. So yeah. But I have been struggling with controlling it for the last kind of year and a half, 2 years. I actually go to hospital in London, even though I live about 2 hours away, because we moved there. We didn't move there, no, sorry. We wanted to, well, not we, I say we, my mum wanted me to go on the pump, and the hospital that I was at the time wasn't very experienced on pumps because not very many people had them, and I haven't ever gone on the pump, so just in case that is not apparent, I inject 5 times a day, or 6 I would say sometimes, but usually around the 5 times / 6 times a day mark. And I just kind of, yeah, I don't really know. I've had it for quite a while. I've had it for 9 years or whatever. And I wanted to start this channel because I felt very alone. I felt like every other diabetic in the world had perfect control. I felt like I was the only person who was failing at controlling it. I felt like I was failing at controlling it. You know, yeah, as I just said that twice. I felt like, and every time I go to the hospital, I feel like really bad to find out that my, you know, HB1ca was really, really not very good, and my control wasn't good, and it just made me feel bad, and I never wanted to think about it or talk about it because it made me feel really bad. But the only way of getting anything better is talking about it and thinking about it and analysing it. And I wanted other people to feel like it's okay, and I wanted to improve it, and I wanted to document this and set goals in order for me to improve it. Let me take this off. I've been at home for like an hour and a half and I still have not taken my jumper off and my gilet off. What a bad thing. And it's just come to the point where I just didn't know what to do. I was like, right, I'm going to go on YouTube and talk about it, and I'm going to start a discussion thing. So if you want to leave like video responses, then please do. You can start whenever you want, and I'm going to be doing a set goal for 3 weeks. 3 weeks because apparently it takes like 3 weeks to develop a habit or something like that. I don't know. I don't know whether that's politically correct, but I swear I read something about it like last year. It takes like 3 weeks to set a habit. And the first week started this week, yesterday. And the first goal for me is to try and do my Levemir at the right time, because my Levemir, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's like my basal rate. So you might be, this channel's kind of diabetic, so I'm going to presume that you have a decent understanding of it. If you are on glargine, then it's like a different, it's a different equivalent of glargine. And I have 2 injections of that rather than 1. I know some people have 1, some people have 2. It just worked out better. I have 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And the whole goal is to make sure that my night Levemir I do at 9 to 9:30 in that slot. Because obviously, you know, it might not be perfect to get it. You're not going to get it dead on every single, like, day. And in the morning, because you can have it sort of, you're supposed to have it like roughly the same time, morning and night, but you can have it sort of an hour out. So in the morning, then have it at 8:30, 8 to 8:30, because that's like just before I leave the house for college. And then on the weekends or in half term, if necessary, because I wake up a bit later sometimes, or any days I wake up later, I can have it from 10 to 10:30 kind of area. So trying to have it at that time is really, really important. I feel like it's a good step in the right direction, because I'm usually quite good with my Levemir, and it's a nice little step that I can just make sure I do and like push me off on the journey. And I feel like having the basal rate right and making sure that's done, it really does affect whether you can get your insulin for your carb right, your quick acting insulin, which mine, in case you are wondering, is Novorapid. I know most people are not on mixed insulin, but some people still are. So yeah, that's kind of the whole point of this. I feel like my oh, I totally forgot to say what hospital I go to. I go to UCL in London. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try and get this to work. I'm going to be updating you guys every Monday, and then I might get some other videos up in between, like, about just the general stuff rather than the goals every single week and the updates. I'm going to tell you guys how it's going, and I just wanted to quickly mention, very quickly mention, one thing which I think really has helped in this last couple of months. I've been really thinking about it and learning to accept diabetes, and that I shouldn't be ashamed of it. And I guess putting it on YouTube is really, really going to help me not to be ashamed of the fact that I'm diabetic. All of my friends, or most of my friends, know. And sometimes, like, because I don't think about it much, it's just part of my life, it's part of me. You know, they'll be like, why are you injecting yourself? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And you're like, oh, I'm diabetic. But you don't actually think about it, and you like forget to tell your friends or whatever. But yeah, I do need to control it. My HbA1c. I don't really want to disclose that information. Well, I don't. I'm not ashamed of it, but it's not good, and I just feel a bit uncomfortable sharing it with you guys. But if you have, let's just say it was over 11. I don't know what that is in percentage. I really, really don't know. But that's not very good. So, yeah, if you guys have a bad HbA1c, don't feel ashamed about it. Just do something about it. And I think one of the big things for me is I don't like testing my blood. Or doing my insulin. If something goes wrong, or if I know I'm high, or I forget something, I just want to give up completely, and then that just makes the situation a lot worse, and then it just gets like worse and worse and worse, because I just want to give up every time there's a mistake going on, and I've got to learn every single mistake. It's fine, just move on. We all make mistakes, and I'm hoping that you guys will, if you're diabetic and you're watching this, you're struggling with it, or you're just diabetic, you'll realise that you are going to make mistakes, and it's not the end of the world whether you make a mistake or not. And yes, I am very, very tired. So yeah, I don't think it's wrong to make a mistake. I think making a mistake is not the big deal. It's how you deal with it. You have to deal with it right. So I'm not going to maybe get every single day on this goals or anything perfect, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to leave my other channel link down below. Welcome to this channel. I haven't even, as of filming this video, I haven't even set it up. So when I click the stop button on record, I'm recording on my MacBook, by the way, just in case you don't know that. I will be setting up the channel straight away after that. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous, so be kind in the comments. If you're diabetic, write it down below, and I hope we can start this discussion thing and feel like we've got a group of diabetics who can talk to one another, because I think it's really important. There's a lot of times I feel like when I go to the doctors and then wherever, I know what I have to do, and they tell me that, and I feel like screaming at them, I know what I have to do, do you think I'm stupid? I mean, I'm doing AS level biology, and I just want somebody to talk to who is actually doing it. You've never had diabetes, you know, and you feel like they don't really understand what it's like, because to have to deal with it every single day, because, yeah, they might be experts in it, but they've never had it. And to actually be an expert in having it, you have to have had it, or have it, because you can't really get rid of it. But, yeah, I'm going to be doing more videos on different things about diabetes, and not just these, goal videos and type of stuff like that. I might talk about a couple of different monitors maybe one day, but yeah, these goals videos are going to be up every single week, and then if I have time or I feel like filming another video on something, then those will be up too. So the goal videos are going to be up whatever. So if I do have time, which I probably will next week, I might be filming about my condition, so very, very generalised explanation to those people who may be watching who are not diabetic. So don't panic, I will be explaining more about my condition in half term, which is next week, because I'll have a bit more time, and probably maybe a video on my diagnosis when I was 6. So those two will be coming up next week, and you will also get a video on Monday next week from me as well, because that's the update day. So I hope you guys, I don't know how enjoyable this is to watch, but I hope you guys like this channel. If you've got any friends that you know are diabetic and you think they would appreciate being sent this link, a lot of diabetics I feel like put a front on things, me in particular. When I talk to my friends, I never say that I'm not very good at controlling it. I never tell them about the fact my control's bad. So you might think your friend's diabetic and her control's perfect and she manages to do everything, but maybe she doesn't. Maybe she wants to talk to somebody, maybe she wants to listen to somebody. So if you know anybody that's diabetic, please recommend them to me. Well, not recommend me to them, but please do tell them if you think they'll benefit. So yeah, and if you're not diabetic, don't feel weird watching this. You might just be intrigued in it. You might have asthma, or that's not a very good example actually. No, another condition that requires medication, you're not very good at giving it or controlling it or whatever, and you want to watch this video, and yeah, or if you've got a friend that's diabetic and you want to know how to help them, then yeah, so you don't have to be diabetic to watch my videos. Anyway, I've been rambling for quite a while, and I've almost been talking for 15 minutes, so I am going to sign off now, and I am going to talk to you guys later and tell you how the goals are going next week. So yes, I look forward to that, and I will see you guys later. Bye.